And flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They set the screen. Here's Caruso.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nance outside. To the paint. Here's Sims. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with 4.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Thunder making a switch here. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Anthony looking it over. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Milwaukee on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. SGA's got 8 points. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Bucks leading by 12. The Bucks working the ball around. Rollins. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, Wallace. Back to SGA. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And the wing jumper offline. It's stolen by SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Holmgren looking around. Comes up empty down low. And it's the Bucks ball. At one point, they led by 16 to the left side wing. Here's Rollins. Off target from three-point range.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Holmgren. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 14. To the wing right side. Here's Rollins. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Over in the corner, Portis. Outside, Green. Outside, Portis. Pass to Green. To the left wing. To the right side. Here's Rollins. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .102 left to play here in the third. And there's the drive. Here's Dort. Misses the layup. Milwaukee leading by 15. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one is no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, SGA. Sims with the rebound. Nance a screen. Shoots over Caruso. Nance, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep.
51.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks leading by 17. Trent with the wide open look. And the three ball is good. Trent got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Milwaukee. Over to the left wing. Pass to Holmgren. Good work defensively by Turner. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside, Green from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bucks. And it's SGA penetrating.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. Caruso, no good. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Green. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. And the Thunder pushing it up now.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Rollins. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Caruso. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
It's Anthony with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Portis. Green deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Portis. Over to the wing. Outside Anthony. It's stolen by Dort. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Left side, Portis. All sorts of time. Caruso grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Kuzma outside. And the wide open shot from Green. That one's good from the corner.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one doesn't go. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Rollins. And so it's the Bucks taking...
Pull up for that paper. Lil' twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twin said I pushed up on her later. Twin said I open and I send it back later. Look at your drawer, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got a paper cut, we're playing with this paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it so it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Does that curve, then you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my... They hating, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LB tech. My I be my. When I kick that op out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get the super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you said.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And Jamal Murray. Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We've had this one circled on our calendar. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Down low. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jokic. Denver needs to get off a shot. Murray from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, BA, his playoff performances speak for themselves. clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Watson. Puts up a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's O'Neal. To the inside. Williams. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Booker attacking. Rebounded by Denver.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And they double up Jokic. Denver moving it around. Back to Watson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on O'Neal.
Up and over the defense with one hand. Unbelievable.
I thought the D had a chance to cut him off, but then he made his move to the rack. Impressive. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw dropped for Brooks. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season, but then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal, and that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Jokic up top. A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. All alone. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's Richards. And he dunks it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Jokic. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Jokic has got 5.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Murray. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Jones. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Everybody get down.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
The Nuggets lead by 8. Left side Murray. From downtown. Jones misses. And it's the Suns with the ball. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Back to Jokic. Outside Jones. Murray for 3. Good work defensively by Brooks. Suns trail by 8. Allen attacking. Outside O'Neal. Off the mark there with a 3. And here are the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Watson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Back to Dunn. Here's Booker. Oh, Jokic with the block. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Watson. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Dunn.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
O'Neal. Excellent defense there from Watson.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 11. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Murray. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And it's Jokic missing. Got a piece of it. Pass to Brooks. Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Here's Watson. Back to Jokic. .107 left to play in the half. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 11. To the paint. O'Neal misses. Jokic with it. Picked up by Allen. Johnson with a bucket.
Assist goes to
Phoenix with the ball. For three, O'Neal. Booker. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Booker putting in the work, finding that second chance opportunity.
Outside Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
8 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal from deep three-point land. And so it's Denver earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 10-point game. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
It's tipped. Pass to Booker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 9.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
And here's Jones. Denver moving it around. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Back to Murray. Puts up a deep three. Williams grabs the board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Phoenix shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Jones misses. Suns trail by 7. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
For 3, Booker. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. To the inside. Outside Watson. From outside the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Pass to Brooks. Down low. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Nuggets lead by 7. Here comes Jokic. Jones from outside. That shot missing. And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Back to Williams. Now here's Brooks. Shoots. Here's Dunn. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Murray. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Johnson for 3. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 7.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Jokic. 12 points for him. Murray, no good. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Up top, Allen. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Making a switch here. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you guys.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
No thanks. Dancing Machine.
.102 left to play in the third. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Jones from outside. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Suns trail by 10. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Shot is up. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Jones. And again, it's Denver missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Gillespie can't get it to go. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, up by 7. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
41.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Nuggets lead by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Blocked. And they get it back. Now done. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And here's Jokic. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Allen drives. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Booker. Defended by Watson. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Jokic is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Now done. Booker for three. Devin Booker for three.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Outside Murray. To the middle. Johnson outside. Now Murray. Jokic! The three ball is good from Jokic.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
Denver leading by 4. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Great energy and activity on defense.
Now here's Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Jones rips down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray fires. Misses the free.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy. And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dylan delivers.
Yes, sir!
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
And he recognized the situation, saw an advantage there, and he didn't hesitate to capitalize. Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
The release. Oh, he missed the jumper. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Booker drawing the double. 1:14 left in the fourth. Now Brooks. Booker with it. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Up top, Jokic. Johnson. Jokic. The putback. How about the activity?
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Driving in. Yes, sir!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Here's Jokic. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Outside Murray. Shoots a 3. Brooks with a rebound. The Suns leading. Now Booker. Now Brooks. From deep. Oh, the shot is off. And here's Jokic. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Allen with it. Checked by Murray. Outside Booker. Williams with the screen. Oh, Devin Booker with a little extra sauce.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless. And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's the pick. Booker driving inside. There's the block. Hardaway on the wing. Now Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now Brooks. Booker surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. Now Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Now Jokic. Brown outside. Outside Murray. Jokic outside to take the lead. The 3 is in.
And Hardaway Jr. is used to being in these spots. He doesn't back down from taking important moments.
Now Booker. Jacks up a 3. D-Book, a big-time answer.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Dunn. Another tie! And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brooks outside. Into the lane. Yes! Using that window!
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
Oh, off target from downtown. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Booker. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
In transition, here come the Suns. Jokic pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's the pass to Brown. Oh, no good on the layup. Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Allen. Now Brooks. Oh, he can't get the layup. Jokic with it. Off on the layup. A minute and a half left in the second overtime period. Oh, the stuff!
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within 5.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now Allen flushes it down with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's the pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Ooh, it doesn't go. Now Allen. Brooks outside. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Book it!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Johnson outside. Jokic with it. O'Neal covers. Jams it home!
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Jokic. Yes, sir! That one's good!
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted. This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because